How you start your day is how you live your life. I used to wake up and instantly reach for my phone, scrolling, checking messages, getting pulled into other people's lives before I even checked in with my own. Sound familiar? It wasn't just a habit, it was a trap. And I didn't even realize how much it was draining my mental energy until I changed it. That change started with a ridiculously simple rule: give yourself just 5 minutes in the morning. For you, that's it. 5 minutes. But those 5 minutes became the anchor that shifted my entire week. So, what did I do in those 5 minutes? I didn't meditate for hours. I didn't read a whole book. I didn't even go for a run. I simply did this, sat up in bed and took 3 deep breaths. Spoke out loud 3 things I was grateful for. Visualized the day ahead, not every detail, just one clear image of how I wanted to feel today. Set one intention: today I will be calm, or today I'll show up fully. Stretched, just a light 30-second stretch to wake up my body. This wasn't about doing it perfectly. It was about showing up for myself. And here's the thing, that 5-minute ritual, it created a domino effect. Because I started with gratitude, my mind naturally scanned for more things to appreciate. Because I visualized calm, I became less reactive to chaos. And because I gave myself 5 minutes to choose how I'd live, that day I stopped letting the world decide for me. It didn't take a month. It didn't take 21 days. It took one intentional week to feel like a completely different person. Was my life magically fixed in 7 days? No, but I felt more centered, more focused, and strangely, more powerful, because I had taken back something priceless: my attention. You don't need an hour-long morning routine to change your life. You don't need a perfect journal, a gym membership, or a fancy app. You just need 5 intentional minutes. That's the rule. Simple, grounded, life-altering. Start tomorrow. Before the noise, the texts, the to-do lists, give yourself that time. And say it out loud if you have to: these 5 minutes are mine. Because the truth is, when you give to yourself first, you have more to give to the world. And if that's all you do this week, trust me, your life will already be different. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something meaningful. We live in a world where saying yes is praised: be agreeable, be available, be helpful. But I realized this: every time I said yes to something I didn't really want to do, a meeting, a favor, even a random hangout, I was silently saying no to myself. This week, I tried something different. I gave myself permission to say no without guilt, not rude, not selfish, just honest. When a coworker asked if I could stay late on a project I wasn't even assigned to, I said no. When a friend invited me out and I was mentally drained, I said no. When social media pulled me into scrolling for just 5 more minutes, I said no. At first, it felt uncomfortable. But then something unexpected happened. I felt lighter. I felt powerful. And I had more energy for the things that actually mattered. Saying no gave me back time. But more importantly, it gave me back clarity. Every time I said no to distractions, I said yes to focus. Every time I said no to pleasing others, I said yes to honoring myself. And every time I said no to noise, I said yes to peace. Try it this week, even once. You'll be amazed how freeing it is. Energy is created, not discovered. Movement creates momentum. I used to think working out had to be a big deal: gym memberships, perfect routines, killer playlists. But I realized I didn't need all that. I just needed to move. So I started small. Every day this week, I committed to 10 minutes of intentional movement: walking, stretching, jumping jacks, dancing. That's it. And it changed everything. My energy way up, my mood noticeably better. My mind clearer than it had been in weeks. The magic isn't in the workout. The magic is in showing up. When you move your body, you signal to your mind, I'm alive. I'm in control. I've got this. We're not made to sit and scroll. We're made to move. Even if it's just in your room, barefoot, no music, no rules, just move. Do it today. You'll thank yourself tomorrow. You can't recharge if you're constantly plugged in. Sleep was a mess. My brain buzzed at midnight. My eyes were dry. My mind was wired. I knew why screams. This week, I made a bold move. No screens after 9 p.m. The first night, hard. The second, annoying. But by the third night, I felt something shift. I slept deeper. I dreamed again. I rested. Instead of scrolling, I read. Instead of checking texts, I journaled. Instead of chasing notifications, I sat in stillness. We don't realize how much we're draining ourselves by being always on. Try it. Just 1 hour before bed, no phone, no laptop, no TV. Let your mind land. The clarity, peace, and sleep that follow. Life-changing. If you feel it, write it. If you write it, you'll understand it. Journaling always felt like a chore until I stopped trying to write it right and just got real. Each night, I grabbed a notebook and asked myself, what did I feel today? What did I learn today? What do I need to let go of? No rules. No judgment. Just honesty. And what poured out onto the page surprised me. Hidden fears. Untold dreams. Deep truths I'd never said out loud. Journaling became my mirror, a space to process, to reflect, to reset. Some entries were a single line, others filled pages, but every time I felt lighter. This week, give your thoughts a home. Write them down. The truth you uncover will guide you. Start small, stay consistent. When the day I used to put off everything, emails, chores, creative work, not because I didn't care, but because it felt overwhelming. Then I found the 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Sounds silly, but it's powerful. Reply to the message, do it. Drink a glass of water, now. Lay out clothes for tomorrow, done. Those little wins build momentum. And when I applied it to bigger tasks, I'd say, I'll just do 2 minutes of writing. I'll just clean for 2 minutes. And guess what? Once I started, I kept going. Action creates energy. Energy creates progress. Progress builds confidence. Try it today. That thing you've been avoiding, give it 2 minutes. It might just change your whole day.